It's a story of a lifelong friendship, one between music and a musician and her students, a pianist and her saint, all in duet with God.
So I wanted to say too that
Jessica Roemischer is an award-winning pianist, composer, writer, and teacher. Born into a musical family, she began playing piano at age 6, always improvising and composing.
I think that when spring starts to happen, it makes us realize that it really is a wonderful world.
She graduated from Princeton, has taught on 4 continents, has interviewed Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and played for the governor. What Jessica is very well known for is her innovative work in music of piano duet improvisation. She makes it possible for everyone, regardless of age, background, or even the presence of a developmental disability, to be able to play music. During an interview in her Berkshire home, Jessica told me her mother, also a gifted pianist, taught her what it really means to create great music.
She would often say, I have no idea why concert pianists play like it's 5 minutes to 5 and they're trying to catch a 5 o'clock bus. Because that's the thing, she said, the space, you have to let the music breathe, you have to let the phrases unfold, you have to allow that space to be. And that is what she's given me.
Jessica and I had a long conversation that day about life, growing up Jewish in Westchester, New York, her parents' divorce when she was a young child, and being raised by a nanny she refers to as her saint. She related this story during a concert at St. Agnes Church in Dalton.
It took me 45 years to realize that I'd been raised by a saint. But as I look back, there were signs along the way. She came to care for me when I was 8, and when I was a young girl, I was soothed by her words of comfort. She's a devout Catholic, and when we were growing up, she would always go, for instance, into her room in the evening and pray her rosary. And we didn't really understand what she was doing, but the feeling of that prayer was a part of my life from the time that I was 8.
For Jessica, faith and music have been intertwined throughout her life.
I like being in a church, and this is kind of a special church for me because something kind of happened here for me that was really quite special. And so I'm going to kind of share with you today how a Jewish girl from Westchester ends up in a Catholic church in Dalton, Mass.
Jessica told me that it was her relationship with her nanny, Flora, whom she also refers to as her other mother, that eventually led her to the Catholic Church. She was baptized 2 years ago at St. Agnes.
And I started to feel that same sense of connection that she had. So for me, baptism was like a continuation and a fruition of everything that had come through from the time when I was very, very young.
She doesn't look at becoming Catholic so much as a conversion, but rather a continuation.
Because Jesus, after all, was Jewish. And that sense of continuation is the most beautiful thing. We don't just spontaneously emerge in life. I mean, we are the product of so much that's become before us. So I feel in some way that I can't even quite describe or get my head around, that I'm part of some kind of very important continuation. So that was the sense that I had when I was called. I felt in myself this compulsion to be baptized.
And Jessica is in the process of finishing her first book, which she has titled In Duet with God, the story of a lifelong friendship.